Good evening. After taking a pause in the previous trading session, market weakened further and lost grip today as the benchmark indices witnessed selling pressure. Market participants reacted sharply to the consumer price data and entirely ignored better than estimated IIP data. The annual inflation CPI for February 2013 on point-to-point basis is 10.91%. The corresponding inflation rates for rural and urban areas are 11.01 and 10.84%. The industrial production data for the month of January 2013 stood at 181.8, which is 2.4% higher as compared to the level in the month of January 2012. While IIP data surprised positively with 2.4% growth in January, the CPI print of 10.91% for the February disappointed. Both the data points dilute the market hope of a 50 bips rate cut by the RBI and the monetary policy early next week. Among the top laggards were S&P BSE Telecom Index, Metal Index, PSU, Capital Goods, Bankex, Realty and Oil and Gas indices. Bucking the negative trend was the FMCG and Auto Index, both of which gained 0.33% and 0.05% respectively. Finally, the BSE Sensex closed at 19,565, down by 81 points, and NSE Nifty was down by 28 points to close at 5,914. The BSE Small Cap and the Mid Cap Index ended lower by approximately 1% each. Reliance Industries, Maruti Suzuki, Mahindra & Mahindra, Tata Motors, Jindal Steel, SBI, GAIL India, ONGC, Dr. Reddy's and ITC were among the gainers on the Sensex and Nifty today. On the other hand, Wipro, TCS, Infosys, Coal India, ICICI Bank, HDFC, Hero MotoCorp, Bharti Airtel, Bajaj Auto and HDFC Bank, Tata Power and Cipla were among the losers. The India VIX on the NSE surged 6% to close at 15.13. Most of the Asian markets ended in the red. The Chinese equity markets reversed the direction today after optimism over supportive policy measures from Beijing soared. The Shanghai Composite Index in China ended lower by 1%. Among the other major losers were Nikkei Index in Japan, which ended lower by 0.3%. The Hang Seng Index in Hong Kong declined by 0.9%. The Kospi Index fell by 0.5% and the Taiwan Index was down by 0.55%. The Straits Times Index in Singapore was the only index which rose by 0.3%. The European stock markets also traded with a negative bias today. The CAC index in France edged lower by 0.2%. DAX index in Germany slightly fell by 0.1%, while FT index in UK was almost flat. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.